shaking. I don't love that for me, but that's fine. Day 7,962 of the bathroom renovation. It was meant to be finished yesterday and it's not. So I'm gonna run home and dive in the shower as quickly as I can so I can wash my hair before the plumbers arrive, because I went for a run last night in the rain. And when I got home, I was too tired to wash my hair. Quite frankly, I am still too tired to wash my hair. I can barely hold my phone. Look how much you're shaking. That was a hard workout. My arms won't stop shaking. That is not strong enough. Well, let's try this again, shall we? Hey friends, it's me, Amy Rebecca, and welcome back to the vlog. For those of you who are new, I'm just an ordinary girl working on building her dream life and taking you guys along on the journey. I just completely gave up yesterday. By the time I was dressed and did my hair and everything, the plumbing had already started again because we were having renovations done in the bathroom. If you saw last week's vlog, then you will know I struggled. I didn't realize how stressful bathroom renovations could be, but apparently the answer is very. It was just too noisy to get any filming done, so I just gave up and thought, you know what, we'll try again tomorrow. And so here we are. I could not be happier to announce that the bathroom renovation is done. Hallelujah. It did go on longer than expected, which means I haven't had a chance to film today's video that's meant to go out today, so I'm gonna have to film, edit and upload it in one day. I don't love that for me, but that's fine. Yeah, not a huge amount of fun things planned for today. I might go out for a run later this evening, or I might wait and do it tomorrow. I haven't really decided yet. I think it's something like 6 weeks left until the 10k I signed up for, and I am so far from being able to run 10k. I mean, we're not even close. I went to a run club for the first time on Wednesday evening and it was a disaster. I mean, I'm gonna go again. I think it can only get better from the starting point. Here's the thing, I'm a really slow runner and it doesn't really matter to me. I'm not trying to race anyone. I'm not going out for the Olympics or anything, so it's irrelevant how fast or how slowly I run. But my hope was in joining the run club that it would be a bit more of a social experience, because what I've noticed now that I'm getting into longer runs is that it's a little bit boring. I think it's less of a physical barrier at this point and more that I'm kind of just over running up and down and up and down and up and down, listening to the same songs over and over again. It's gotten a little bit repetitive. I thought the run club would add a little bit of a something new. Unfortunately, everyone else could run really fast, and so I was still just running up and down on my own. I tried to keep up for a little bit and then my little legs just couldn't cope. I am just in genuine awe of people who can run fast and just be completely unfazed by it, because I run slowly and I am fazed by that. There was one guy, I started chatting to him, he was like, oh, this is my first time running ever. I've never tried before. He was gone, like the wind. Full 5k. What does this man eat? How is this possible? So yeah, depending on a few factors, I'm either gonna go out for another run tonight or tomorrow. Number one, is my laundry gonna be dry? Because I just did a big wash of all my gym clothes and I don't think I have any clean sports bras to wear. Number two, what is the weather gonna be like? If the sun comes out and it's gonna be really hot, then I don't fancy my chances. And number three, how do my legs feel after the gym this morning? If all those stars align perfectly, then I'll go out for a run. Okay, I just finished filming my project pan video. I need to go and edit it, but let me show you the bathroom really quickly. Wow, it's so new and exciting. Everything still has the wrapping on. The radiator still has the stickers on. Can confirm it was worth all of the misery and tears, because this shower is incredible. You know when you go to a hotel and they have a really good shower and you're like, I wish I had this in my home? That's better. That is the best shower I've ever been in my life. I kind of want a snack, I kind of want a coffee, I kind of just don't want to sit down and do any work. And that's how I feel. I might take my editing outside since the sun is out, maybe get a little bit of a tan, probably not. She's pasty and she's wearing pajama bottoms. I forgot. My shorts are drying. Everything is drying right now. They might be dry. I'm gonna go and check and see if they're dry yet. What I'm about to tell you is very embarrassing, but we're friends, so you won't judge, right? I went out for lunch with my parents, really nice. I had a halloumi burger. It was in some kind of like sweet and sour sauce. It was delicious. I ordered a singular glass of wine. I want to stress that. 1 glass of Pinot Grigio. I took 3 sips. 1, 2, 3 sips. Then my burger arrived and I was immediately distracted because I love to eat, okay? Those 3 sips of wine had me so drunk. So drunk. I mean, that was hours ago. I'm still quite drunk. And this is one of the worst symptoms of having Gilbert Syndrome for me, which if you didn't know, it's a genetic liver condition that I found out that I have last year. Because it's not liver disease and it's not degenerative, then it's not harmful for me to drink alcohol any more than it is for anyone else. If it was, I absolutely would not drink the stuff, and I very rarely do. For this reason, it's just a case that my hangovers get a lot worse. Sometimes if I drink more than like a glass or 2, then it can exacerbate other symptoms. And also, it's really Russian roulette on whether I am going to have immediate drunkenness. And that is the reason why I very rarely drink anymore. I pretty much only drink with a meal now, and even then it's rare. I wasn't gonna have a glass of wine today. I had a water in it originally. I don't feel good about my choices. So yeah, sometimes I think when I say to people like, I've literally just had a couple of sips and I'm slurring my words, they think I'm exaggerating, but it's true. 3 sips sometimes is all it takes. Anyway, I've decided that I'm going to do a little bit of artsy craftsy type stuff because I'm just feeling in a creative mood. I want to do something productive but not like goal oriented. And I know you might think this is a little bit weird, but over the last few weeks I have started working on my Halloween decorations. If you think about it, it just makes sense, because if I'm out here in the garage fixing up gravestones, putting together props in October when it's cold and it's raining and it's damp and it's gross, it takes so much longer for everything to dry and it's cold and miserable. Whereas if I do it now, it's nice, it's warm, you know, I can enjoy it, and yeah, everything dries faster. It's just, I don't know, I never thought of this before. So I've been working on leveling up some of the gravestones we have for the graveyard. Let me show you. So this is an example of one of the gravestones that we've had for quite a while now. It's made out of like a polystyrene board, and then all we did was use a welding thingy. I keep wanting to say welding knife. It's not welding knife, pull it together, it's the wine. You know, welding torch thing. Melty thing. It's hot. Whatever. We just melted out the polystyrene to do the wording. Now, these have served us well for the last few years. As you can see, the problem obviously with polystyrene is that it gets these little dings in it and it doesn't look great. It does look like polystyrene. So what I've been doing is taking some kind of like filler kind of situation that I put over the top. Now it's hard and it's watertight and it's heavier, so it's going to withstand the wind better. And I think that looks much better than the basic polystyrene. So I want to start doing the same with this one, but my dad's not here, and I don't know if you can tell, but I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Like, I don't know which product is which. My dad has so many buckets of different kinds of products. He could do with having like a project pan, but for tools and paints. This is paint. So it's not this. Lord, of all the times I should be doing this, it is probably not best to be doing it while still a little bit intoxicated. Okay, it's absolutely this stuff. This is ready mixed air drying compound for plasterboard joints, aka gravestone hardening stuff. Problem is, this is 20 kgs. I know I can deadlift 20 kgs. Let's do it. Why am I acting like I can't do that? I can do that. This is why I go to the gym. Oh, that's not even heavy. That's fine. It's still such a disaster in here from the bathroom renovation last week, and I'm just adding to the chaos. It is truly an affront on my senses to be up at 6:15 on a Sunday. I feel personally victimised. We're taking my niece and nephew to Longleat today, and I'm equal parts excited and a little bit apprehensive. I hate and despise animal tourism, zoos, those kind of like family farms where they have lions in cages. I hate it all. But I've been watching Animal Park, the TV program about Longleat, since I was a kid, and I don't know if it's just optimism or I just want to believe the best, but it truly does look like the animals in Longleat are, number one, really well taken care of, number two, they have space to roam, number three, like when I was reading the reviews online, a few people were really angry because they didn't get to see any animals, and I was like, yeah, okay, that would suck because the tickets are really expensive, but also if you can go through the whole safari and not really see any animals, that suggests to me that the animals must have plenty of space to have the choice to be like, I don't want to deal with anyone today, and that makes me feel comfortable. I know that they put a lot of work and resources, like financially, into conservation projects. Could that just be the animal tourism equivalent to greenwashing, you know? So I'm hoping for the best. I hope that it's kind of like a San Diego zoo. I hear that that's amazing. I never went, but everyone I spoke to said that the animals have all this space and they're so well taken care of, and it is truly like as close to the wild as it could be. Should we ever be going and looking at animals in an unnatural environment? Probably no. Am I contributing to something terrible? I have ethical dilemmas like this on the daily, friends. Quite frankly, I am too tired for this kind of inner struggle right now. Would love to be one of those girls who wakes up looking glamorous, but seriously can't relate. I would consider yesterday to have been a wild success. Do you know how hard it is to entertain a teenager? And we had two, and they were enjoying themselves simultaneously. That never happens. It was a really great day out, actually. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I have a lot of respect for animals, okay? I love animals from a distance. Like, I make a monthly contribution to a conservation charity. I don't eat meat. I don't wear leather. I'm against fur. I want animals to just live their best lives. I want them to be happy and healthy and just roaming around doing their thing. So in that sense, I am an animal lover, but I'm not really like, I'm not an up close and personal kind of animal lover. I'm not big into pets. I don't like animals near me, and that's mostly because I have allergies, but also I'm just like a baby. I'm kind of scared of pretty much all animals. So it was quite fun actually, because there were various opportunities throughout the day where you got to feed certain animals. Like on the little safari trail, you could feed the deer, which my niece had a little pot of food, and then when the deer popped their head into the car, she freaked out, the food flew everywhere. And I feel like I really stepped up to the plate because she was so nervous, and I picked up the food and I was like, just hold it out for them like this. And inwardly, I was panicking, but I did it. I was brave. I fed the deer. You would think that I'd fed a lion. The pride I feel in that. But yeah, and then we went into this little aviary, the bird house, and they give you a little pot of nectar and the birds land on you and you can feed the birds, and I felt brave doing that. I fed the sea lions, which involved touching the dead fish. That was gross. I touched one in the eye. I didn't like that. Oh, and I held a tarantula. Actually, I think of everyone, I probably had the best time. But my goodness, I'm exhausted. Truly, like, to my core. A big day out like that can really take it out of you. And I just feel like recently I've not hit a wall, but I can feel like my tank is running on low. I think with training for the 10K, still working towards like my fitness goals at the gym, planning the Taylor Swift event a few weeks ago. I know that was like a little while back now, but that was so stressful and so all-encompassing. And also like all of my work projects and everything that's going on, I feel like I need a break. The thing is, when you're self-employed, you so rarely take a break, and especially because like a portion of my income is purely from like vlogging, YouTube, TikTok. That's every day. That like I don't really take weekends off, and that's fine. Now this isn't a complaint and being like, oh, woe is me, that's so hard. It's not hard. Whereas before, when I used to like work a real job, like a 9 to 5, you'd have holidays where you wouldn't be working. And I kind of realized recently, I don't actually remember the last time where I truly took time off. Oh, it was Christmas. I took 3 days where I put my phone in a drawer. So I'm sitting here this morning and I'm kind of thinking, I want to take a little bit of time off. Not like a full throw my phone in the drawer kind of thing, although I did really enjoy that at Christmas time, oh my gosh. But maybe not posting this Friday's YouTube video. I should. I need the money. Maybe not editing this vlog today and putting it off until next week, and not vlogging this week, and so having like a little vlog break. I think I'm gonna do that actually, because it would feel really nice to just have the rest of the week and think I have, yeah, things to do for clients, so it's not gonna be a full week off, but I have like no editing to do. I can just kind of wake up every day and just have time off, have a little break. I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I guess you're not gonna be seeing this until next week then. Well, don't miss me too much, guys. Okay, with that said, I'm gonna just go and relax then. I'm just gonna go and relax. Remember that I love you so much. You are enough just as you are, and I will see you next time. Next week. I'll see you, today is next week. I'll see you at some point. Okay? Bye.